How is everybody today? I'm doing well. We have a washer hook up here, but we don't have any outlet to plug the washing machine into. So when they bring the washing machine down, they're going to need a place to plug it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a wire to this box here, and we're going to put a outlet in for the washing machine. We have some 12-2 UF. UF isn't required for in this situation, but it's what we have, so we're going to use it. So I'm going to show you how we strip this UF wire. You have to be very careful you don't cut into the insulation of the black and the white. So we're just going to cut down the side here very, very carefully. Carefully not to cut the black and the white insulated conductors inside. So we'll just come down here real carefully. I'll look there, make sure the white wire is not nicked. And we'll pull it out. Okay, we'll flip it over and do the same on the black side. Very, very carefully so you don't cut the insulation on the black wire on the inside. This is kind of tricky if you don't do this very often. And I'll look along the side. No cuts into the insulation. And then we'll just grab the wire, pull it out of the jacket, and bring it down even with the white wire there. There we go. Get it down even. Okay, we got our black and the white exposed here. We'll cut our jacket off so it's even there. I'll check one more time down the insulation here, make sure it's not nicked. It is not nicked anywhere. I'll check the white one more time, and it's not nicked anywhere. So now we can run our wire into the box and hook our outlet up. going to untwist our wire here a little bit. You don't want to have it twisted up. Doesn't look like I'll be able to get a staple up there. Oh, let me get one up here. What I gotta do is untwist the wire so it's all nice and neat. Okay, so here we have a ground, a black and a white, and we're going to hook our outlet up. We strip about 1 inch off of the wire. Always use the number 12 hole when you're using number 12 wire. So we're going to loop the ground wire the direction that the screw turns, which is clockwise. Close the loop so it goes around the screw. Same thing with the white wire, we're going to loop it. You put the white wire around the silver colored screw here. See how this side is silver colored? Close the loop. tighten it up, make sure the copper is under the screw head all the way around. Then we'll turn it around and we'll do the same with the black wire. And see how that color is gold color or darker colored than the other one? We're going to loop our black wire. Get it around the screw the direction that the screw turns. Close the loop. And we'll tighten our screw. See how the insulation comes up to the screw head and all the copper is under the screw. That's just the way you want it. And we're going to fold our ground wire down and we're going to fold it back this way. We're going to make like a zigzag down at the bottom of the box, and we're going to do a up and down with the black and white. See how the ground wire is going this way down away from the terminals, and the black and the white is going up and down. This way. I'll bring the camera around so you can see it better. See how I fold the ground wire, bringing it back this way so it stays clear of the live terminal and the neutral terminal. So this is the outlet we're going to be hooking into here. Now we're going to close the screw we're not going to be using. Okay, so we'll get our wire ready to come into the box up here. We'll finish untwisting it here. And we'll come in right here. So we'll make our bend here, and we'll strip it down to where that 6 is right there. Okay, so again, we're going to have to be very, very careful not to nick into the black and the white conductor here. Yeah, I got through the white one without damaging the insulation. So now we're going to turn it over into the black side, hoping I'm just as lucky. And it looks like I was. Bring them up so that they're even there. Okay, so now we're ready to put our Romex connector in up here. Okay, so I'm going to put a little tape around here where the Romex connector is going to tighten down on the wires, but you got to peel it off sometimes. Now you don't have to do this, but I like to do it just to give the wire a little extra protection. tighten that clamp up here in a minute. But I need to get another staple up here. And we'll just tap it. Okay, so now we're ready to start hooking our outlet up. We have a green screw in the back of the box where all the ground wires are going to go, so I'm going to just bring this back a little bit. I'm going to bring this wire in, and the one we're going to pigtail to the outlet. And we're going to wrap that one in here too. Okay, we're going to cut all these off so they're even. And we're going to use a larger size crimp sleeve. We'll just put it in over all 4 of the wires. Okay, so we're going to have to twist that a little bit tighter. Got them all nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see all 4 wires there. Put the crimp sleeve in, and I will squeeze it down nice and tight. I'll look again, make sure I got all 4 wires, and I do. I'm going to crimp up further here too. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 wires are in. Okay, and again I'll tape this up a little bit here so that we don't have any sharp edges showing. They could puncture through a wire, so we'll put a little electrical tape on this here. You don't have to do this, but I like to do it just to eliminate any sharp edges that could puncture a wire. That's what I don't like about this cheaper tape. But you gotta use what you got sometimes. And I'll just squeeze it down, make sure it's all nice and in place. And I'll get that down out of the way there. And I'll push these ground wires back. So this will be our ground tail to go to the outlet. And I'll make sure that's all down at the bottom here. Now we'll get our white wires ready to pigtail together here. Okay, so we'll get our first two together here. I'll bring our third one in like this. And I'll get our fourth one in here. Trying to get 4 of them all together even is a little bit harder than 3. So I will clip the end off here so all of them are